Hey guys! So in this video, I tried to draw with perspective for the first time. Quick disclaimer, I am not an incredible artist, nor do I claim to be. I'm okay, I'm getting there, but there's a lot of stuff I have yet to learn. Now, something I've noticed in artists such as myself is that a lot of us find something that we like and we stick to it. In my case, it was drawing people and characters. However, the issue with that is that we tend to forget other artistic elements which can really add depth to our pieces. For me, that was backgrounds. When this first took place, I had already published my first animatic on YouTube. By taking a quick look at it, it wasn't hard to notice that the emphasis had not been put on the background. So going into my second animatic, I wanted to push myself, get out of my comfort zone, and learn something new. To do so, I wanted to include a couple of background shots. The animatic takes place at a small shop. Convenience store, gas station, I wasn't sure at the time, but I wanted an establishing shot to help the viewer understand the setting in which the story took place. Now, of course, I didn't want to complicate things too much, so during my first draft, I stuck to a very simple shape for the shop, which I then refined. The second draft was cleaner, but I felt like the drawing was too simple to actually bring the story to life. Of course, I did what most people needing inspiration do, and I went on Google to look up Utah corner shops, convenience stores, gas stations, etc. With some images as inspiration, I tried to take a new approach for the drawing. This time I had stores, signs, trees, and even cars. But as I kept improving on the drawing, I realized that the design itself was not working. Again, it was too flat and a lot of the space was empty, which made for a pretty boring drawing. There were good elements and I found the little cars absolutely adorable, but it felt like looking at a rectangle house on Minecraft. There was no depth or actual detail to the drawing. There was something I didn't like about my backgrounds and I needed to figure out what. I looked at cartoons and found backgrounds I liked. I also watched a YouTube video on the subject. I'll put a link in the description because that video really helped me understand what I was missing. In the video, they mentioned two important elements to a drawing: perspective and line of horizon. To avoid flat drawings, I needed to work with other perspectives than just front-facing. So with new knowledge, inspiration, and the useful perspective tool from Procreate, I created a whole new design for the shop. The drawing felt a lot less empty because instead of just a shop, I drew a town, therefore putting the shop in an actual setting. Using perspective also allowed me to include a lot more details without making the drawing feel overcrowded. Drawing backgrounds is hard. It's not something I'm used to and it takes effort. Also, boxy shapes are a lot more easy than rounded objects such as cars or people. What I created is not perfect, but I'm happy with it and it was a great opportunity to learn. For so long, I was afraid to make art because I was afraid to make something ugly. But I'm starting to realize that I will need 1,000 flawed drawings to make a good one. I shouldn't stop myself from creating and sharing just because what I make is not perfect. It might never be. With the help of perspective, I managed to go from this background to this one, and I'm really excited to see what I'll be able to create next with what I've learned. Thank you all for watching the video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more like this, let me know by clicking the like button and subscribing. I'll see you all in the next video.